Alright, so before we get started, there's going to be a couple things you need to get a sleek middle part. You're going to need some hair mousse, a wax stick, a hot comb, of course, and a flat iron. And then also at the end of the video, I'm going to show you guys how I tie my hair up for bedtime. So I already have the wig secured down. I have the wig plucked and the hairline kind of to my liking, but I am going to fix it once I do my hair. I did use the bold hold. I have a video where I show you guys how I secure my units down using this. So this is a Yaki texture wig from Bestlacewigs. This texture is different from my favorite kinky texture wig. Yaki texture wigs mimic African American relaxed hair to the T. This wig, just like the Yaki texture wig, is going to give you a natural vibe, and it's definitely going to fool a lot of people. I do have Bestlacewigs Yaki texture right here beside me, and I'm going to show you guys just so you guys can see a comparison. Yeah. Now keep in mind that this wig has not been like blow dried or pressed out or anything like that, so it is going to look very, very big. But I show you guys, like in several videos, how I get this kinky texture hair to blend and look like natural pressed out hair. Like, it's unbelievable. And honestly, Yaki texture and kinky texture wigs are the most slept on hair textures in the game right now. Because like, if you're going for a natural look and you want your hair to look like yours, these two textures will never, ever, ever fail you, honestly. So this is the kinky texture wig. Like I said, it's very thick, very coarse, very natural-like, but it's really, really soft. The density on this wig is 150%, so it is on the thick side. But this wig is so for my natural girls who want that pressed out look, but maybe don't want to press out their own hair. This is like a bomb texture. So with the Yaki texture wig, it has like these little small crimps in them, and you really can't see it unless you are like, unless somebody is like all up in your head trying to figure out, is this your hair or not? Both textures get really, really straight. Both textures hold a curl. I have a video coming really soon where I share with you guys how I curl such thick hair. The Yaki texture wigs is also good for braid outs, twist outs, because it's going to give you that natural look that comes with those type of natural hairstyles. So yeah, so anyways, all right, so once the wig and everything is installed, you want to go in with a hot comb. Now a hot comb is extremely important to laying down a wig. My hot comb is from Target. It was $19.99. Thankfully, this $20 hot comb gets the job done, and it's way more affordable. And I've had this for about a year. You guys probably can't see it, but it seems like this side is starting to fluff back up. So I'm going to go ahead and focus on this side. Hope you guys can see it. You guys probably can't, but this side is a lot more flatter than this side. I can see it because I'm looking at the mirror and I'm like super extra and super annoying. So when you're using a hot comb, number one, you want to be very careful, okay? Because you don't want to burn yourself, and you can definitely do so with using this hot tool. Where the heat is on this comb is right here. It's not necessarily in the combs, even though it does distribute heat throughout the combs, but a majority of the heat is right here on the back. When you are hot combing your hair, you're going to, like, let me see if I can show you guys. Okay, so take the hot comb, stick it, but press it going down flat. And you do that because this has all the heat, and it's also going to press out the hair at the same time. So I'm going to show you guys again. And definitely pull the comb down. You don't, I mean, you can let it sit for a little while to get it flat, but girl, like a couple seconds. I don't know if you guys can see this. You guys probably can't, but this side is just flatter. Just me doing those 2 quick presses through the hair, I can already see the difference. But I do like to go into the hairline. smooth it out. Okay, so once I've pretty much gotten this flat, I'm gonna go in with a flat iron. This is my Gilbree 2-inch flat iron. Now, they don't sell this flat iron anymore at Sally's. If you can still get your hands on it, you will love it because it gets really, really hot. Okay, so once I have my hair straightened, I'm going to go ahead and work on my hairline, just because I want my baby hairs to come out a little bit more. Now, for my baby hairs, I am going to use hair mousse, and it's not going to gunk up the hairline like gel would, and because I want a more clean look, I'm just going to use hair mousse. Also, when hair mousse is combed out, it's also going to lay the same way, so it's just going to give a more natural look, basically. Well, I do suggest that you use like some sort of edge brush or toothbrush or some sort of brush that has like bristles on it. Sometimes I will use the little small comb to swoop the hairs a little bit more when I want to be a little bit more precise. So you might see me kind of switching out between the comb and the brush here and there. So I'm just going to get in the frontal, a little bit on the back of your hand. You don't need to use a whole lot because it is going to melt and go back to its original formula, which was liquid. You don't want to use a whole lot either. When you use a wax stick, it's just going to help you get a more smoother appearance, and it's going to help with any type of flyaways, but you don't want to use a whole lot because then it's going to make the hair kind of sticky and gunky. And then I like to go in with my hot comb and just melt that hair wax. Now, if your wig has flyaways, which it normally does have, it just depends on how much flyaways your wig have. What you can do is you can use a little bit more of the wax stick, but I wouldn't recommend doing it because it's going to make the hair look greasy. So what I would do is I would go in with some hair mousse, and I would use one pump like that, and really that probably is too much. And I would rub it together and just apply it where those flyaways are. And again, the hair mousse just helps keep everything in place so you don't have to worry about anything moving throughout the day. And it's also not going to stiffen the hair. It's just going to make it more molded, and it's also going to help with making it flat. And this should be your last step, guys. So I'm going to show you guys how I tie up my lace wig when it's time for me to go to bed. So the first thing I do is I put my hair in a ponytail. And I do not pull the ponytail because I don't want the glue to pull on my hairline. So I just tie it enough so that it's out the way. And so I have all my hair pushed back or brushed back or whatever. And then I'm going to take a scarf. You can use whatever scarf you would like. And I'm going to tuck it behind my ears. The reason why you want to put on a headband is because if your glue has loosened up any throughout the day, tying a headscarf around your head is just going to make that glue stick back to your lace frontal again. The hairline, and I do like to cover my hairline. And you can either go to bed with the ponytail and the hair like this and put a bonnet on. So what I normally do is I normally take it off, because the only reason why I do the hair tie is so that I can make sure all my hair is pushed to the back and I can get it out the way when it comes to putting the scarf up. So I'm just going to put this bonnet on. I'm going to take the hair and put it in like that. Making sure tuck. That's all I do.